All right, Twin Flame Feminines, I'm coming in with a message from the Divine. They wanted me to remind you because there's a lot of fear energy right now, which is low vibrational. It's not of our true vibration. And they just want to squash it. They want to remind you that you have been through a lot, right? You have done the work, okay? You have healed not only yourself, but your bloodline. You have healed the planet in so many ways that you can't even see it. You have done so many amazing things just by going towards that inner knowing that you felt at awakening when your twin flame woke you up. And that was the call, that was the shift, and you kept going, even when it was so dark out, even when it felt like you were so alone, and when you felt like you had no one to turn to, you didn't know what the heck was going on, you felt like, what am I doing this for, right? It was scary, right? But you kept going, okay? You kept healing, you kept going and rising towards your twin flame destiny. Now, that's not a little thing. And the Divine wants me to remind you that if you're seeing this video, that you are doing big things on this planet, okay? And that isn't going to go unnoticed, right? Your twin flame divine life purpose and mission, it was it was a big deal before you came here to Earth, but now that you're in the thick of it and you're doing it, it can feel like you can't see the big picture, right? Because you're not at the end. And the information that I'm receiving is that they want you to know that it is a huge deal and it's already been written that you'll be taken care of, that you will be loved, that you will be honored, that you will have a life of abundance. And when I say abundance, I don't just mean money. I don't just mean the bag, right? That too, but not just that. You came to do big things and there are big rewards with that. And I know a lot of twin flame feminines, they worry, right, about it being their masculine, right, that they end up getting to enjoy all of that with, right? And I am here to tell you that even if your masculine doesn't rise, okay, your masculine chooses not to go in the direction of love and light. Let's say your masculine does something really low vibrational, like chooses money over their heart, which is you, right? Chooses to stay in the dysfunction of the life that they've been living because they don't want to do the healing work and they don't want to rise and they don't want to walk towards, and it looks like it's them walking towards you, which that's what it is, but it's actually them walking towards themselves, okay? And if that's the case, right, for you, if that's your scenario, because that is a common scenario right now for a lot of twin flames collectively, okay? If that is the case for you, I want you to know that that doesn't mean that you don't get the happy ever after. That doesn't mean that you are going to be lonely. That doesn't mean that God's going to forsake you. And I say God because everybody knows what I'm talking about when I say that, but you can put whatever title you want to put in there because I feel like I don't like that term God. Love, source, Buddha, whatever universe, whatever title you want to put in there, but you know what I'm talking about when I say that, right? That energy has got you. That energy is the one with you, right? That energy, that's the only one that you have to lean on. You're not leaning on your twin flame, right? You're leaning on you and that God energy, okay? Your strength with the divine. That's who you're leaning on. And that energy is promising you the fruits of your labor. I can see it. I can feel it. And the divine wanted me to remind you of it so that you remember in this moment that you are doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. You are amazing. You are healing. You are going towards your destiny just like planned. And we all, the divine and everybody on the planet thanks you, whether we can do it like I'm doing right now, right? But we thank you for the work that you're doing. All right, don't forget. Love you. Bye.